there. Look at that. Well done, Miss Elwyn. Yes, you've done really good. What have we got there? Oh my giddy aunt. Beautiful. Hello and welcome. Not just about ducks with me, Angela. Duck chores with ducklings. And two very, very broody mamas. They're being so good. So we had 5 hatch, all brilliant, out of 7 eggs. On check-in some time ago, we're on day 10, one had died in the shell, and on looking at that shell and examining it, there was like a hairline fracture in the shell, so obviously it wasn't really viable, so I took that egg away. And then one of the eggs hatched, but was about 5 days premature. So these just hatched yesterday. So the one I'm talking about hatched sometime, I don't even know what day it is, this lockdown. So I think it was Saturday. But anyway, I didn't get to see the duckling. All I found was a broken shell and some yolk and some blood. So in nature, if something happens like that, the ducks, they will eat the stillborn duckling then, if you will, or they'll clean up the mess. So, but I haven't found a trace of that duckling, so except for the broken eggshell, I found a bit of it and some yolk and some blood, as I said. But 5 days early is, with the wood pigeons, 5 days early is it's too long in the bird kingdom for small birds, and ducks are small birds. They have an incubation period of 28 days. Chickens have 21, and I believe quail have 18, might be 14, but I don't do quail, not kale. I do grow plenty of kale, but so that being said, 5 days out of 28 or thereabouts makes for a very premature baby, premature duckling. So it wouldn't have survived. It by the looks of the shell and the mess, it would have bled to death. So, but I haven't found as yet. I'm doing a clean-up. I haven't found the duckling as yet, if it indeed is still there. The last 5 have all hatched, and they're all stunning. So they are very, very beautiful. I've included a little clip. I did, mama ducks, they both went out for a little walk and a wash and drink, and I fed them lettuce and water in their nest there. I gave them that. I haven't fed them that. I know, I'm a spoiler. So I'm relying on my sons now to move the little duck house in here so I can set it up safely for the ducklings, so nothing can get at them, and mama ducks can go and have a little, a bath. I can set it up with a cage in the front so that there's water there, so the mama ducks can have a wash and this and that and the other and do what they gotta do, and have a drink and eat. And then I'll have to make it so that I've got some hardware cloth. I have to put that around the outside of the dog cage or the cage so that the ducklings can't escape and get through. So I don't know where else they can go, really. I suppose bringing I don't want to separate them from the rest of the ducks, because Um, they are part of a clan, if you were, of the puddle ducks here, and the other ducks have to be used to them. So I don't really want to separate them. If I can't get my sons to move the duck house in here, I will have to move them to the duck house. And then that brings up the possibility that the mothers might not be happy there. You know, too much of a change. But we'll see. So I'm giving the house the big duck house, a little bit of a clean now. Now that I'm not disturbing the ducks so much now off their brood, being as the ducklings are safely here. And I'm way chuffed. 5 out of 5, well, 5 out of 7. One was damaged, one was primo, and then, but I've got 5 live, healthy, stunning little ducklings. So, as I said, I've got a clip. So I'll get on now with cleaning the duck house, and yeah, I'm well chuffed. Yes. The lady across the way there who I gave some eggs with, and they made a homemade incubator, and she put 3 eggs in there because she has triplets, and triplet girls, and the girls wanted to incubate some, so they put 3 eggs, 1 each, and the 3 eggs hatched. So I have a good incubation rate on my ducklings, on my eggs. When I sell hatching eggs, they're pretty dashed good. They get a good result. Yes, so I'm really chuffed, and I can't believe the Anacona ducks that have hatched these ducklings. They're such good mamas, such good brooders. Now I'm a bit concerned now how to get them to eat, because you've seen where they are. They're perched in the top of a bedding bag. Well, that's where they like to nest, so I haven't moved them. You know, it's up off the floor, and it's nice and secluded for them. But now I'm worried about the ducklings feeding. You know, how are they going to get out, feed, and then get back in? Ducks don't regurgitate food for their ducklings, you see, for the babies, not like other birds. Or chickens don't, you know. Chickens, you have to teach the young how to eat. And if they're up in their nest, they're not going to be able to get out to get the food from the bowls. I'm going to put chick feed for them, but it will be duck chick feed, because if you give them the chick crumb that is there for chickens, you know, baby chicks, then the antibiotics which is present in that chick crumb can kill the ducklings. So you have to give them chick crumb without the antibiotics in. But that's going to be a bit of a thing, so I have to get some of that to get the ducklings to eat it. Is going to be a bit of a feat to get them out of the nest to eat, and then to get them back in, because ducklings are hearty eaters. Hello, Pidge. Hello, love. There's Pigeon there. I'll see if I can show you. If I move quickly, she'll fly away. She just did. So, where was I? Yes, so so getting them out of the nest and getting them back in the nest is going to be a bit of a bother. Because once they get out, they won't be able to get back in because it's so high up. And yes, they have to learn to eat on their own. And we seem to have lots of predators around lately. There's cats. Not just cats, but the seagulls will pick a bird off. We've got a lot of hawks and buzzards. We have oh, what are they? Yes, we have magpies as well. They'll pick a duckling off. And also herons. We have herons and they will eat a duckling. It's been a pretty good spring this year. It's been an awesome one actually, the hottest on record, very little rain. So I imagine that we have a few more snakes around than what we would have done normally because of the hot weather and the fact that the local councils and that are not trimming the brush, the undergrowth. So there's lots of places for these snakes to settle in, as it were. I have got a hibernaculum, so I could have in there, you know, we do have adders in this country, as well as grass snakes, and they will take birds. But I better get on and clean this duck house. The older ducks, they're all out. Hello, little bird. Yes. Hello, love. I'm getting visitors from all the birds this morning. Yeah, I am, yeah, they're all coming down to say hello. Yes. Oh well, I best crack on. Yes, I chopped a lot. I'll see if I can edit some. Hello, Josephine. Hello, Rosa. Hello. Nice one, Rose. Hello, Claudette. Yes, they're molting as well, so they look rather shabby. Yes.